First, the top headlines. Minister L. Sushendro's go down burned down again by mob. Last rites of Khamenlok Martyr Bankim Chandra performed at Kangla Sangom Shang. PM Narendra Modi has been constantly monitoring the situation in Manipur, says Amit Shah. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East, West and Bishnupur till 6 p.m. today. Good afternoon, you're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Now, straight up to top stories. Irate mob burned down the godown cum farmhouse of Minister L. Sushendro located Kangla Sangomshang on June 23rd. Some unidentified miscreants burned the farmhouse again last night where pipes for sewerage project were kept around 10 p.m. According to report girls from the spots, Myra Paibis said some unknown persons came and torched the pipes. The Myra Paibis followed them, however the miscreants escaped from the spots, taking the advantage of darkness. Our ELITETV team visited at the spot and reported by our reporter Rishikesh Norim.
Has fired several rounds at a nearby area where Mayapaivis were there to check a vehicle who was carrying one lady who was allegedly mistaken to be
Hojai Jakoi Legend Pharmacy in Fall is Kimanung Chanaleba, Fakno Harim Famaduni, Harim Famasida, Manipur Kaf and PDG Minister Oriba, El Sushendro farmhouse, Mai Chapaki Saktamadu, Maning the Tari Amadi, Hariba, Mai Chaklibasi, Hokiba, Jungi, Tang, Kunga, Humdogi, Hing the Zuko Shauna, Valam, Damasongi, Miamka Laktuna, Mai Tabagi, Safamadumayam, Uhanbangam, Zakrabagi Tung, Nasizu, Amukahana, Sakangdaba, Muising, Amadi, Koshauna, Muising, Minister Asiki. Paiduna Thamba Amadi Mahaki farmhouse Taleba, government property, pipe sing Zumai Tabaki Saktamadu Yamna Song no Uri. Akoi Manipur State Fire Service team Kaya Laktuna, Akoi Mai can be Konjangadu, Tukimatic, Hanbalatana Sangsali Amadi, Asigum Laba, Lebak, Perzam Yangi Seba, Toguni Haina Toliba, Minister Amagi, property sing Amadi, Sarkagi, Paisanduna Leba, Akoi pipe sing Asi, Koshana Perzam Yamna Kariki Damakta Mai Taribano Habadu, Asobo Hangamoragli. Paudumzariba video journalist Hentoiba Loinana Paudumzariba Summer Rishikesh Naurem Elite News Imphal East Paknong.
Also in the news, the last rites, the Lana Thauram of Khamenlok Martyr Laishram Bankim Chandra Elias Abung was held at Kangla Sangomshang, Imphal East today. Floral tributes were paid to the photograph of Martyr Bankim Chandra by large number of people gathered there. Speaking to ELITETV, uncle of Martyr Bankim Chandra L. Inaucha said his son was noble and kind-hearted person. A big gem has been lost from his family. However, his sacrifice will not go in vain, he added.
ai yamba ahan gi machanu pani mas tawriba thodokshi akhoi gi Manipur sigi ireba iram dam sigi haitare ne ireba iram dam sigi leiriba maitai jati hariba sigi kayumba sum koki singna mogi apamba mogi aningu tropa adudi akhoi leina haibagi thongna du da isha singna thengnarubani lanchi moina dinga maga akhoi di kari ngamoi haibagi thongna du da isha singi changthalaga thengnarubani adubu hujiksi laibak thibidagi leitra leikhidrisi akhoi khaktagi nate ireba iramda awang saisi ngakpa lakpi bahidi makhoi mayam sina akhoi gi damak ireba iramda akhoi besigi khoi leirina haiba thongna du uthokpa honabada leikhidaba poni leiba ngakpiri bani haidana leibiriba akhoi oneban cm nasu sarkar sina haitare simba thodokshi khangdaba nate khangi miyeng changbirangoni adubu huji khara hena miyeng changsalaga simba thodokshi makha tana thoktana bai damakta kitang hena kanba wakhan thadhabiraga section thorang du kitang lakhotcha hanningi haiba wafamsi thamjari.
As the law and order situation has been improved gradually in Imphal East, West and Bishnupur districts, curfew has been relaxed till 6 p.m. today. Markets and shops were opened during the curfew relaxation in the 3 districts. People rushed to the market and shops to purchase essential items during curfew relaxation. Traffic was seen as normal as before on the roads. Moving on, Home Minister Amit Shah said Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been constantly monitoring the situation in Manipur since day one and guiding everyone with full sensitivity to find a solution to this problem. He was chairing an all-party meeting yesterday in New Delhi to discuss the prevailing situation in Manipur. BJP President JP Nadda, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, TMC leader Derek O'Brien, Shiv Sena leader Priyanka Chaturvedi, RJD leader Manoj Kumar Jha and CPI MP John Betras, among others, were present in the meeting. Mr. Shah added that Modi government is committed to solving the Manipur problem by taking everyone together, and the priority is that no more lives should be lost. Mr. Shah said the situation in Manipur is slowly returning to normal since 13 June and 1,800 looted weapons have been surrendered so far. The Home Minister said 36,000 security personnel are deployed in the state, 40 IPS officers have been sent to Manipur, 20 medical teams have been sent, and supply of all essential items, including medicines, is being ensured. Home Minister said fencing work of 10 km of Myanmar-Manipur border has been completed, tendering work for 80 km of border fencing has been completed, and survey of remaining border is underway. He solicited cooperation of all the political parties to help diffuse the situation and restore peace and trust among various communities in Manipur at the earliest. He expressed gratitude to all the political parties for giving valuable suggestions to resolve the Manipur issue. BJP President JP Nadda said during the meeting that all possible steps are being taken by Government and Home Minister Amit Shah for the solution to the Manipur problem at the earliest. He said Prime Minister Modi has been keeping an eye on this whole issue since day one. He said the Manipur issue is very sensitive and needs to be handled with sensitivity. Talking to media after the meeting, BJP leader Sambit Patra said that the Home Minister gave a presentation during the meeting and explained what triggered the violence in Manipur and the steps have been taken so far. He said all parties raised their concerns by keeping political differences aside. The northeastern state is witnessing sporadic violence incidents for over 1.5 months. Mr. Shah visited Manipur last month and met a cross-section of people to bring back peace in the state. During his stay in Manipur, the Home Minister had said that any kind of violation of the agreement of suspension of operation would be strictly dealt with and treated as a breach of the agreement. He also urged those who are in the possession of weapons to surrender them to the police. On the other hand, after 3 hours long all-party meeting chaired by Union Home Minister Amit Shah on violence hit Manipur, the Congress once again questioned the silence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and also demanded the resignation of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. Addressing a press conference at the party headquarters in Delhi yesterday, former Manipur Chief Minister Okram Ibobi Singh, who attended the meeting, said Home Minister organized one meeting about Manipur at national level. He was there as a Congress representative. that was unfortunate on his part that they were not given time. He started thanking Shah for organizing that meeting after a gap of 50 days and said that we hope that this type of meeting will be appropriate if the Prime Minister chairs it.
That Manipur, though it is a small, tiny state, but we hope that it's strategically bordering an international border of Myanmar with India. We thought that we are protecting our boundary. But even today, Honorable Prime Minister, why he did not mention even a single word, single tweet, and when Manipur is burning, now it is almost more than 50 days. We thought that election is election. Once election is over, then Prime Minister is for the whole country, including Manipur. Why he is not, whether he is angry or not about Manipur or not, that is, we don't know. Why he is not mention even a single word for Manipur. Then after that, you please finish. I have no chance for expressing. There are few important points, which not much. That is, I would like to mention. But I said that, okay, I will complete. Then when all other colleagues, when they speak, after that, at least please give me some more extra concession, since I belong from that particular Manipur. So immediate after that his speech, his delivery, I request at least 3-4 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. Then sorry. Maybe you can come meet me even 2 hours also. That's why they are not giving time for me. I thought this is unfortunate on my part.
Taking the role of peace mediator, United Naga Council UNC has settled the recent torching of one Naga house at Laimakong, Chingmang. A joint meeting of Kuki INPI, KI, Sadar Hills, Kuki Chief Association, KCA, Sadar Hills, and other Kuki representatives together with UNC Working Committee, Naga Women's Union, and all Naga Students Association, Manipur Ansam, was held at NHH Hotel, TNK here on June 22nd. During the meeting, representatives of Kuki INPI and Kuki Chief Association formally tendered apology to the victim's family and the Naga people, owning up full responsibility for the blatant torching of the house belonging to Akhon Liangmai at Konsaram, Laimakong, Chingmang. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome you all to UNACO College, Kongman, Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational college offering both BA and BAc courses. UNACO College will be affiliated to Manipur University, Kanchipur. First academic session will begin in July 2023. Hurry up! Registrations and admissions open for 2023-24 academic session.
Diabetes ka loina na hinglibusing tha amagi manungda fahanba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tabasu numit manga nigi manungda fahanba ngamle. Piles haibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahanba ngamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oina lehenba ngamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal da lehenba ngamle. Pumnamak natural oiba anoba hidak makal singna laying jabani. Haksang da sokadaba side effect amata leite. Makatana hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi. Ako pamorol gidamak na simaglengsin biraw Diabetes Hospital, Jenims Road near Punjab National Bank, Porompat.
Admission open, admission open. Manipur ki mapanda chatrabasu yaraba best quality education ga loinana Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Science Pangai. Manipur University da affiliated tauba Indian Nursing Council amadi Pharmacy Council of India na recognized tauraba college asida chaliba academic session asigi akagnaba sit masingi admission housere. Coursing adudi BSc Nursing, Diploma in Pharmacy, Bachelor of Pharmacy, BSc Forensic Science, BSc Radiology and Imaging Technology, BSc RIT, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc MLT, amadi BSc Operation Theatre Technology Operation, BSc OTT, hariba coursing asigi scholarship ki kudong saba su pangbigani, amadi meritorious students singi oiba tongan ba kudong saba mayam amalegani. Akupa moral gidama 9856575163. College address Pangai opposite MPTC da lengbidaktuna ngasimak kudong saba si lobiu.
40 years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Welcome back. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. Now moving on. Manipuris in Taiwan, in collaboration with Global Manipur Federation, distributed relief materials to different relief camps open in Kakching and Bishnupur districts. The relief materials like edible items, medicines and water were distributed to displaced persons. A tense situation gripped Itham and Moirangpural areas of Manipur of Imphal East district yesterday after around 10 village defense volunteers were arrested by the Indian Army. Troops of Gurkha regiment attached to Moirangpural BSF post came to Itham at around noon yesterday and arrested around 10 village defense volunteers. On learning about the arrest, a large number of Maira Paibi from the locality and surrounding areas rushed to Itham and confronted the GR troops. Not long after, another large groups of Maira Paibis came from the Nongbrang side too. The Maira Paibis totally surrounded Itham and did not allow the GR troops to take away the village defense volunteers. As the confrontation between the GR troops and the villagers, particularly women who were demanding release of the village defense volunteers, grew more intense, the army opened fire and charged upon the womenfolk. In the meantime, the GR troop shot one village defense volunteer on the fingers of both his hands. The victim, identified as Maibam Dinku, 24, son of Mani of Nongbrang, was taken to Raj Medicity. He is undergoing treatment at Raj Medicity. India has achieved the milestone of 101 million metric standard cubic meters per day of gas production. In a tweet, Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri said the feat reflects the untiring efforts of India's energy soldiers and the impact of policy reforms. He said it is a significant step towards becoming a gas-based economy. Mr. Puri said since India imports about 50% of its natural gas requirement, enhanced gas production within the country will reduce import dependence. He added that it will bolster efforts towards a sustainable, affordable and secured energy future for Indian citizens. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Al-Hakim Mosque and Heliopolis War Cemetery in Cairo today. This war cemetery commemorates the memory of 3,727 Indian soldiers who died fighting in various campaigns in Egypt and Palestine in the First World War. The Prime Minister will hold delegation-level talks with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, and several agreements are likely to be signed following the talks. Earlier, he received an enthusiastic welcome from members of the Indian community in Cairo. In his interaction with them, Mr. Modi lauded the community for their contribution towards strengthening Indian-Egypt ties. In a tweet, the Prime Minister said their support and affection truly embody the timeless bonds of our nations. Also noteworthy was people from Egypt wearing Indian dresses. Mr. Modi said, truly it is a celebration of our shared cultural linkages. Mr. Modi reached Cairo yesterday on his first visit to Egypt after successfully concluding his state visit to the US. He was received by the Egypt Prime Minister upon arrival and given a guard of honor. He was also given a rousing welcome at the hotel by the Indian diaspora. The Prime Minister also met Grand Mufti of Egypt, Professor Shawki Ibrahim Alam. They discussed the strong cultural and people-to-people relations between India and Egypt. Discussions also focused on issues related to social and religious harmony in society and countering extremism and radicalization. More on news. One laborer has died and over 30 others were hospitalized after ammonia gas leak from a dairy in Bihar's Hajipur, a senior official said on Saturday. A doctor said that the patients admitted are currently stable. Several fire tenders are at the spot and an investigation is underway to ascertain the cause of the leakage, the fire department DSP said. Hassan Alam Holdings CEO Hassan Alam called PM Narendra Modi an unbelievable man after meeting him in Egypt. He's wise and humble, Alam said, adding that the PM gave him invaluable insights and advice. He claimed his company has a lot to learn from India's private sector, which grew tremendously in the world of infrastructure and engineering under PM Modi. On the day Union Home Minister Amit Shah held an all-party meeting on the Manipur crisis, TMC demanded an all-party delegation to be sent to the violence-hit state within a week. When Manipur burns, Assam is affected, Meghalaya is affected, the entire northeast is affected, the party said. Is the union government trying to turn Manipur into Kashmir? It asked. In Uttarakhand, the third G20 meeting of the Infrastructure Working Group is going to be held at Narendra Nagar from tomorrow to the 28th of this month. Final touches are being given to the preparations for the meeting. The Tehri District Administration has ensured adequate security arrangements at the proposed meeting venue and its surrounding area. Meanwhile, foreign delegates have started arriving at Joli Grant Airport at Dehradun to attend the G20 meeting in Narendra Nagar. They were accorded a traditional welcome with tilak flower garlands and a local folk dance performance by playing dhol damau, the traditional instrument of the state. The three-day conference of the Working Group on Infrastructure will deliberate on challenges of the country's infrastructure and new technology and a high-level seminar on the roadmap to sustainable cities. During their stay, the foreign delegates will be given exposure to the rich culture of the hill state besides attending the Ganga Aarti at Rishikesh. Let's take a break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Admission open. Manipur University Kanchipur gi manakta leba Temple of Learning Toll amasung Temple of Learning Degree College ki 2023-2024 gi admission tawjari. 11 class Science, Arts amasung Commerce. Degree College gi na General Course ta BA amasung BSc, Professional Degree Course ta BBA amasung BCA ni. CCTV camera na monitor tawraba classroom amadi campus matik charaba playground, well equipped tawraba Science, Arts amasung laboratory taret. Lising kaya gi larik leraba library ahum, quality education bu pamjaba mairoi Mama Mapa amasung guardian singna athubada mingchan bihau sit akaknabani selection test leiroi ahan lakpada kudong sab pizegani agopa marol office dagi mobile website amadi online kuthang dagi phangbigani.
Admission open, R&T Institute and Aviation Academy ki lakatori session 2023-24 ke admission hausare. Institute asi Ministry of Corporate Affairs Government of India na well recognized tauraba amati 5-year service complete oiraba Manipur da amata ngairaba Air Hostess Training Institute amani. Class 12 pass tauraba mahairoi singna tungi afaba career amati aviation industry da changningba singna ming chanbiba yaragani. Male and female punna apply tauba yaraba 10 to 15 years flying experience lairaba trainer singna train tauriba 100 plus students placement pikraba institute asida tongan ba course singi khudong chaba leijari. Course sing atudi international air hostess training, airport operation staff training, ground handling loina na soft skill, career counseling, interview skill, spoken English and Hindi, grooming, guest lecturer session, resume making, mock interview, service classes, first aid, interview preparation, Zumba class, swimming class amati airport visits. Institute asiki staff singa loinana placement assistance ki damag Imphal amati atopa state sing da su khudong chaba pizari. Khudong chaba sing asiki damag 12 standard loiraba students singna institute asida lakpiduna akupa marol tanabiu amati online inquiry ki damag contact number asida call tawbiduna tanabiu 700597047 natraga 8132092225.
SS Career Solution na chahi tara hena khunai sida leiriba naharol singbu achumba sinfam ama khangjanabagi khudong chaba du mapung fana pinabagi damak specialized oiraba team kaya semduna angang singbu nauringai dagi khoiga chanaba sinfam gi maramda singna mari makhong taktuna afaba khunai ama oiraknaba honaduna ngasi fawbala Career Solution amagi chap chana guidance thiba haibasi araiba dinate adubu iborgedi thoina nungsa thiningai oitre SS Career Solution na akaknaba plan amadi expertise singa putsinduna sacha khaknatana community level dagi hauraga adom gi khwaidagi chanaba sinfamadu mai pakna chatnanaba sem sagani aikhoigi mamal yamlaba naha singbu tungge chuwa lambela mada lamjing haurasi SS Career Solution na piriba khudong chaba singasi khopna khantha haurasi
Welcome back. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. ELITETV English News. Now moving on, 11 passengers were injured after a Cathay Pacific flight at Hong Kong's international airport was forced to abort takeoff and evacuate its passengers due to a technical issue. They incurred injuries during a precautionary evacuation that was initiated, the airline said. Citing the police, a local broadcaster said that one of the plane tires had overheated, causing it to burst. Moving on to sports. In football, India beat spirited Nepal 2-0 in their second group match to book a berth in the SAF Championship semi-finals in Bengaluru yesterday. Sunil Chhetri in the 61st minute scored his fourth goal of the tournament. Mahesh Singh struck in the 70th minute to notch up the home side's second consecutive win. India had beaten Pakistan 4-0 in their opening match on Wednesday, with Chhetri scoring a hat-trick with 6 points from 2 wins. India qualified for the semi-finals from Group A along with Kuwait, also 6 points, who beat Pakistan 4-0 earlier in the day for their second victory. Today, Bangladesh will take on Maldives at 3:30 p.m. while Lebanon will play Bhutan at 7:30 p.m. in Group B matches. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to email address info@elitv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Minister L. Sushindro's go down burned down again by mob. Last rites of Khmer Lok martyr Bankim Chandra performed at Kangla Sagom Shang. PM Narendra Modi has been constantly monitoring the situation in Manipur, says Amit Shah. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East, West and Bishnupur till 6 PM today. Thank you for watching. That's all for now. Have a wonderful day ahead.